The Nutcracker Prince. Carl and the Nutcracker Prince rode their sleigh, bending around the trees of a snowy forest. The snowflakes trod and trod, each crystal flake spun into a tiny dancer. Deeper into the glitter forest farther went. Then they stood down beside a moonlight river. Where are we going? Carla asked. The prince pointed across the water. We are going to the land of sweets, he said. They climbed into a nutshell boat pulled by blue dolphins. As they drew closer to the shore, the air around them smelled of cake and spun sugar and chocolate treats. The land of sweets were more beautiful than Carla could have ever dreamed. Ladyfinger mountains stood all topped with white cream, snow, candy flower in their color covered the hillside. In the valley, sweet over butter cream frosting reflects the soft moonlight. The boat stopped at the dock made from red and white permit. From out of thin air, the beauty sugar plum fairy appeared. The prince told the fairy how Color had saved him. I know, the fairy said as she led them to the candy castle, and now a party awaits. The fairy led Color and the prince into a grand ballroom. We hope you will like the party, the fairy said. On top of the longest table Color had ever a piece of sweet awaits them. There were cake in every color. Wow! Then there were cake in every color, topped with fruit, flowers, and sugar. Raisins looked and zoomed around gingerbread house. Color and the prince flew head high with their favorite treat. The fairy sat them on two beauty thrones. As they took their first sweet bite, the dance began. Spanish dancers kicked up their heels in a lively turn. They clapped cannons and threw to the sound of trumpets. Next, a brain dancer had behind wheels moving the dance. They looked like steam rising. The sound of the welcome to the tiniest dancer. They played lightly about room in constant of bright color. Resin doll in candy cane clothes leaped into the air. They danced in a way that made Color's heart to race. Then out came Mother Ginger wearing a giant gingerbread shirt. As she twinkled across the stage, children came out of under her dress. They spun and danced around her. A wave of flowers came next. The colorful blooms were a rainbow of movement. Color clad with joy as the balloon shook their bow. Then the sugar plum fairy came to the center of the floor. Fairy was Emily, Lucy's dance. She knew she would never forget this song or the moment. When their dance ended, the sugar plum fairy presented Callie and the prince with a crown. I pray you ruler of the land of sweet, the fairy said as she placed a jewel crown on Color's head. The room burst into Paris. One by one, the dancers came and bowed before Color and Prince. One by one, they saluted the spirit. At the last of kiss came by, Color began to feel sleepy. The prince led Clara to the beauty's Christmas tree. Then he knew before Clary. He took her hand and kissed it. Carly gazed up the twinkling light of the tree. When she turned around, the nutcracker prince was gone. The great ballroom of sugar castle, and suddenly Jenny took Carly of Carly's home. What is our trip? Carly wondered. She looked down at the wooden nutcracker laying in the bed. She noticed some were different. The nutcracker now wore a beauty chair crown, and so did Lara.